This ain't gon' start to look obtuse. Did I hear someone call a truce? Why are we playing these games, shawty?
Is that Igor? Could it be? I don't know.
This picture looking incomplete. Whenever you and I compete in these childish games, shawty. Is it I?
Igor?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Kevin Huerter, and it's Ingram in at the 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Huerter against Maxey. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Melton. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Smitty, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth, something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. Back to Howard. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And here's Howard. 9 points for him in his last game. Melton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Howard, no good. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Wilson. Ingram with the ball. Here's Wilson. The 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's tipped. Pass to Melton. To the right side. Here's Howard. Outside Maxey. Here's Reed. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
Looking now at some numbers for him.
team time.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
Here's Melton, following the score by New Orleans. Over to the wing. Here's Buckets. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Pass to Badji. Goes back up. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Badji's got 6 points.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. That's been their preferred way of finding points.
And the 76ers call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Pelicans shooting around 50% in the game so far. Back to Ingram. Embiid covers. Pass to Herter. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Herter. Clock at 6.
Philadelphia foul. Number 14. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans. Arabia. Buffkin.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Third team foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. That one rolls around and rims out. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Buckets passes to Wallace. Pass to Embiid. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's LaRavia. Pure from 3-point range. LaRavia's got 5.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the 76ers making a change here.
Going to the lineup for your 76ers. Bailey.
Clock at 2. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Well, the 76ers shooting only 36% during the second. Embiid high post. Puts it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Williamson outside. Pass to LaRavia from deep 3-point land. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
3.
Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
That's his
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
New Orleans calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Here's Bufkin. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Shoots. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Wallace. Here's Bailey. Looking to end the run. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We've got 1:23 left in the half. Here's Bufkin. He's got 10. Pass to Williamson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
That's good from Williamson.
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Maxey passes to Bailey. Gets to the corner and hits it. Bailey's got 6 points.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Pass to LaRavia. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bailey's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Bufkin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Maxey. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Well, let's just be us, okay? We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes.
When you value each possession, you eventually get the shot you want. If you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Joel Embiid, Michael Porter out there with Tyrese Maxey, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Wallace. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Both shots good from the stripe.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Here's Bufkin. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Baji. Now Ingram. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
Brandon Ingram, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Wallace. Here's Bailey. Here's Wallace. Herder defending. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Here's Herder. To the left side wing. From 13, it's hauled in by the Sixers.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pelicans keep it alive. On target from range. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's Bailey, covered by Ingram. Offensive rebound.
And the team counts on Embiid for this, to grab loose balls and send them right back.
Here's Ingram. He's got 13. There's Herder with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
3 points.
Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Oh, a Doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey surveys. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Pelicans, second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Wilson's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Bufkin. He's got 12. Left side Ingram. And another basket for New Orleans.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Wallace. Herder defending. Here's Maxey. Good as the jump shot falls. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's the rejection. Here's Bailey. Badji grabs a miss. Badji's got 11 rebounds in the game. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Badji's got 8 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Again, let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Maxey. The 3. Drains the triple. He's got 15.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Here's Bufkin. He's got 12. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Porter. Bufkin with a rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And here's Ingram. Here's Badji. He's guarded by Porter. The fader. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the 76ers shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Ingram on the wing, guarded by Howard. Here's Wilson. Outside Herder, 5 on the clock. Rebound by the 76ers. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Pass to Wilson. Herder with it for 3. Hits the trifecta. Herder's got 10 points in the game.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now Maxey. Here's Reed. Outside Maxey. Tries it from 16. And that one's long.
as usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to buckets. Now here's Embiid. And here's Howard. Fires for 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. 7 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Second team foul.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Laravia. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. Bufkin with the bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Bufkin. 14 points for him. And that one drops for him. Bufkin's got 16 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Bufkin. He's got 16. Pass to Laravia to the inside. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Embiid. Melton outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
And for the players
Second
coming
team
into the
foul.
league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Wilson. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
That's his third foul so
That's his
far.
third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Laravia. Here's Bufkin.
Since halftime, he hasn't made an impact at the offensive end.
Here's Laravia, who poked away. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Pass to Bufkin. Embiid covers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wilson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Buckets. Now Embiid. And he converts the layup. Embiid's got 12.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Laravia, guarded by Howard. Here's Wilson. They get it back.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Bufkin. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Melton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Pass to Bufkin. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. Pass to Buckets. Back to Maxey. Tipped. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And the first one at the line is good. Herter's checked in for the Pelicans. Second free throw, no good. New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Into the lane. And that one's good. Wilson's got his third basket on the night right there. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Maxey passes to Howard. That one falls.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Well, New Orleans shooting the rock at a 46% rate since the start of the third. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Wilson. 6 points for him. Herter gets the bucket.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Maxey with it. He's got 16. Melton left side. Pass to Buckets. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So for the Pelicans right now, the Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Here's Ingram. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
It's stolen. Huerter against Maxey. Pass to Bufkin. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Howard against Ingram. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Howard. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the three-pointer goes.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Ingram, the pass to Huerter. Now Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Poke loose. Dort with it. Now Huerter defending. For 3, Maxey connects from downtown. Maxey's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Covered by Ingram. Here's Dort. It's good. So Dort's got his first points of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
New Orleans calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Baji. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The drive by Ingram. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And it's Dort with the ball for the 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Here's Bufkin. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Ingram. A fadeaway. And Reed pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside for Dort. Huerter defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's buckets. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Count that one. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
We know Ingram's capable of having big nights, but now we're seeing it more and more and more.
Dort outside. Down low. Here's Wallace. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's Bufkin. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Reed. From outside the arc. The shot by Dort, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he makes it. Ingram's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
To the paint. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Zion feels like no one can guard him, especially this deep inside.
Covered by Williamson.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Soft touch off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Ingram. From 13. It's Herder on the wing. Another shot. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here he goes.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Bufkin. Williamson up top. Shoots. Here's Baji. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Melton. Now here's Embiid. 3-pointer. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Pass to Herder. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Brandon
Ingram's got assist number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Wilson's checked in for Williamson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bufkin. Blocked. It's Dort on the wing. Covered by Ingram. The shot by Dort, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Herder. From 10 feet away. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Baji.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Buckets. Lets the three fly. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Number 17.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Here's Wilson. And he lobs it up. Over to the left wing. Here's Bufkin. Cans it from the wing.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Now here's Maxey. To the left wing. Here's Buckets. Again, Philadelphia.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrate the offense, creating for others.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
For New Orleans. It's time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Here's Bufkin. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Second chance effort. Baji. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Embiid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Sixers.
First one falls for him.
Tyrese Maxey.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Wilson.
2
Here's
minutes
Bufkin.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Herder with it. Shoots over Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, leading everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 8. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Dort. Pass to Buckets. Back to Dort. Embiid with it. Herder defending. Embiid against Herder. It's hauled in by Herder. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
Bufkin. At the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Maxey, launches a 3, sends it home from 3-point land. Maxey's got 18 points now here in the 2nd half. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Wilson passes to Herder, takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
It's stolen away. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
The ball's knocked loose. Embiid with a steal. It's hauled in by Herter.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he buries it from outside.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for the Pelicans.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
The 3 is up. Pelicans cleared away. And an intentional foul right there.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 7. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the triple.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so the Pelicans take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fine. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just a different type of. Yeah, I mean, do what the I wanna. Yeah, I mean. Hey, bro, you hang around me too long, man, you might slip up and become a millionaire or something. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Hey, look. Lil' mama wishing you mine. Your instantly change. You no longer the same.